Well, hi and welcome. Today we're in Louisa County, Virginia. We're at Hill Farm. We're here with Susan Hill. Susan, thanks for letting us come out today.
You're welcome.
Now, you do a lot of growing in the wintertime, well, all year round, but right now we're talking about wintertime.
Okay.
Tell me what you've been doing here at the farm. How long have you been here? What do you do?
All right, we've been growing vegetables for about 11 years now, and production is the biggest in the wintertime. So we love winter, lots going on, and I'd like to take you on a little tour.
Let's go see what you've got going on.
All right.
Susan, this is wonderful. Tell me about what you're growing in this high tunnel.
Well, we've got a little bit of everything in here. This is a variety of radishes. I am a radish nut.
Oh, wow. That is great.
Yeah, I just love radishes, so I grow all kinds of radishes. Collards, you have to grow collards in the wintertime. Swiss chard. Back here is more Swiss chard. Kohlrabi, it likes the winter. This is an Asian green, and lettuces. There's nothing like a salad in the wintertime.
Oh yeah, that's exactly right. Well, you know, these things that you've mentioned here they're all like cold weather, don't they?
Yes, they do, and that's what we focus on, is growing with the seasons. Okay. It's very important. If you grow with the seasons, you're not fighting all the other things that are from the outside. So here these are vegetables that are all extremely cold tolerant.
I think that's important for you as having an enterprise, a business where you sell these, but maybe for a gardener too that wants to grow something in the wintertime. I think it's probably important to figure out what you want to grow and if it's cold hardy enough for the wintertime.
Right, and you have resources out there, Chris. You have the Extension Service. Cooperative Extension has vast amount of information on what you can grow in this climate. Yep. So
exactly.
their master gardeners are a great resource also. And then get a seed catalog and start reading about what temperatures it's tolerant.
Right, so that means that, you know, not having a high tunnel like this, you could probably still grow some of these things, depending on where you are, of course. And the seed catalogs and extension can help you with that. You can find varieties that you can grow all through the wintertime.
Right, and the key, I think, is to start small so that you can experiment, because not all lettuces are the same. And so you have to read the packages, ask friends, talk to your cooperative people about what lettuces grow, not lettuces and spinaches, grow in the wintertime. Spinach grows through the snow.
Yeah, wow.
Doesn't care.
How did you, before you kind of graduated into this high tunnel, this greenhouse type situation, how did you grow?
I actually grew outside and grew up in Montana. So I'm used to cold weather growing. But anyway, when I started growing in Virginia, what I did was I covered with just what's called a low tunnel. All you need is some of these hoops, which you make out of electric fence wire. Just take those, put them over on the ground, and cover them. And you're going to get enough protection because that moisture is not going to go directly on the plant.
That is great. So I think, you know, I think a home gardener can do something like that. Let's look and see some of the beds you might still have outside.
Okay, that'd be great.
Well, Susan, this is a really nice raised bed. And I think this is what a lot of gardeners might have.
Absolutely.
And so this is somewhere you could do something like this with these hoops. These are the ones you were talking about, right?
Right.
How do you do that in here?
Okay, well, first of all, we have to use our imagination a little bit.
Right.
Okay, this is bigger than what you'd want to start. I keep telling you, start small. Okay, so cut this maybe in half to do it. Okay, build your sides. We like it a little taller because it's a little easier to work.
Sure.
Okay, and I've grown like this for years, so this is not a problem. And then you get this wire, which is electric fence wire, is the least expensive way to do it. Got everything planted here, and we're going to look for all the varieties that we can find online.
Right.
Look at different varieties that have cold tolerance, whatever. Okay, and then we're going to put these, you don't even have to drill holes if you don't want to. Put them in the ground like this. Okay. All right. This is how wide our bed is. And if you wanted to build one this big, you just do 2 rows.
Sure.
Okay? All right, and then you're going to get a good row cover.
Okay.
This is called row cover.
This just goes right
And you're going to put it down just like that. And then I'd get some rocks or bricks and put them along here. Plant your lettuces, spinach, whatever you'd like to have in there, and watch it grow.
Now, do you take these off during the day, or do you leave them on all the time?
You could. I think outside you're going to do fine leaving them on most of the time, because you're going to get some light through these, and you're going to get moisture through them. And then if it snows, just pick them up, shake them, and put them back down again.
That's great. I think this would work great.
Yeah.
Raised beds, the right plant types and varieties, really makes it for the home gardener to be able to do something.
Absolutely, and you can grow all winter long. I met a woman in West Virginia that grows commercially, and this is how she does it. She has rows, long rows, with the row covers on it, and goes in and picks her spinach, puts it back down. She just lifts it, picks, puts it back down, puts her bricks, and goes.
That's great. Well, Susan, thank you so much for allowing us to come out today and see some of the great things you're doing here.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Well, for more information about growing in cold weather, contact your local county extension office and talk to a master gardener. From the Ground Up, I'm Chris Mullins. We'll see you next time.
From the Ground Up is presented with the generous advice and assistance of Virginia Cooperative Extension. Visit their website at ext.vt.edu.